And so when we're talking about that, it sort of leads into what you're trying to work on, and that's like, so we know what this end scenario might look like. What do you think are some potential strategies within your scope, that rural sector, where people can use these strategies to help improve their mental health, or to acknowledge it, or to be honest?
Yeah, I think projects like yourself, you guys have literally on a bit of a mission to go out and talk about mental health and issues out there. I think just for me, getting this stuff out there to thousands of people is going to let them realise that there's tools in the toolbox that they've never used before, just like this drought down here. And tools could be as simple as asking somebody about a situation and they're giving you a tool to overcome it. Just like today, last night I was listening to an interview and they were just talking about the brain and how it works, and all of a sudden it started clicking for me about some of the shit that I do when I'm in challenging situations, and so for me, bro, I think it's definitely just around conversation and exposing all of these truths that we have out there that are sometimes hidden, making them normal, and just letting people know that it's bloody real. Because I think with education's one thing. I mean, that's your profession, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I'll touch on that later. So I think, bro, that's sort of my lean on there would be just like opening up and just having that avenue, with your mates and talk about the deep shit.
Because it's hard, to go to, like, we can sit here and go, right, just be honest with yourself, open up, but it is a barrier, Like,
oh, bro, it's hard.
And that's why these different organisations are trying different things that are fit for their community, I guess. Because, like we go back to, there's not one umbrella thing that can work for everyone.
It's confronting, bro.
Oh.
For somebody that's tough, going through a tough time, all your mates normally in your realm, you don't want them to think you're a bitch or a pussy or whatever you want to, the word you want to use.
It's embarrassing. That's the initial feeling.
Yeah, like, I'll just keep it to myself. I don't want to open up. But like the tool that I learnt last night was the ability to communicate whilst not facing each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we were, say, looking out at here we are, we're sitting on the edge of the absolutely. We're sitting here, we're looking out to the road or looking out to the sun going down, or we might be on a boat driving, and you say, "Hey, you been now?" And you'll be like, "Oh, fuck, been alright." But for me to look at you like this and be like, "How you been? How you been, huh?"
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, "No, good," because it's confronted. It's like it's weird, right?
Yeah.
There's weird chemistry going on there.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, bro, but you're looking straight through those lenses to my soul.
These are getting rose tinted.
Yeah. I hope I'm not one of your lighthouses there.
Because there's a dude, Martin Sloman, runs Whirlwind, super successful one on the Kapiti Coast, and that's one of his most powerful tools, is that he's got 600 dudes from all around the world who have jumped into this Facebook group. So his organisation has these meetups, Kanohi Kids Kanohi, and they have a feed and have a chat. But one of the powerful tools is this Facebook group where people can just dump their shit, right? And then one other dude from somewhere around New Zealand will go, "Bro, sweet as man, da. And that isn't that confronting face to face.
Yeah.
It's just an avenue that people can share something and have some sort of feedback, and that just removes the barrier, right? So I guess that sort of touches on in a technology space, exactly what you said about we're going out for a dive.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I'm filling around, tying the guns up,
and
you're at the front, and then we're just having a chat casually. Hey.
Yeah.
So
bro, it's crazy. Yeah, like it, I think the worst thing for humankind is our the way that we can just we think that somebody is, like I can, you might rock up here in a frickin' Holden Commodore that's brand new 2022 Holden Commodore or mean ute, and I can assume that everything's working for you, bro.
Yeah.
Not realizing that you've just slap down, I don't know, 10% deposit and the bank owns it, you know, and you're in stress because you can't meet your payments and you jump out of it and you're actually feeling down, you know. So I think that's probably one of the biggest misconceptions around people getting equipment and just assuming that everything's going good, you know. And that's probably the scary thing, bro, is like, you know, we think that we can hide behind those things. Some people lean on those things, but bro, the richest fella that I know down here, and I've been down here for like 12 years now, he's still driving around in the frickin' most broken down piece of shit ute, bro. And he wears, I'm pretty sure he don't wear undies, bro, and he rocks around in his gumboots 24/7. And if you're from Invercargill, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But this fella, bro.
Maybe not stubbies then.
Well, it's colder weather, not stubbies, bro. Right, these things are made out of wool. They don't have to wash them, bro. And they don't smell, you see. Yeah. Waterproof. Yeah, bro. Waterproof.
Good idea, Pierre.
You know, so, and you look at him and you think, fuck, he's bloody hoary, bloody must own bugger all. Hello, the cousin frickin' owns like 200 farms, sort of thing, you know. So, yeah, just that sort of stuff, hey. So, yeah, bro.
So not jumping to assumptions for others as well.
Yeah, bro. Just jumping to assumptions. Just everyone's bloody got their struggles, bro. Yeah. So just me just that confronting situations without facing each other and. While you're doing something together, whether it be cooking a barbie or sitting around a campfire or doing a hangi while you're sitting there leaning on the spade, sort of yarn, you know. Yeah,
there's always that guy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, well, you see them all the time on the roadworks, right? You would have seen a few of them on the way down from
I haven't even painted a hangi though.
Yeah, bro.
So just leading on the next one, obviously then, you're a massive advocate for mental health. And so people are obviously listening to your kaupapa, and we've got all these other organisations, but it's not enough, eh? Like there's countless communities around and all of them need something, right? So if I'm someone who is listening to this or is catching up with some of the stuff or is reflecting on the statistics and I sort of want to make a change, have you got any tips or pointers about becoming an advocate within a community to address the need that is there?
Yeah, bro. I think for me, bro, it's coming out. So like everyone's got access to social media. Like, everyone can grab their phone and do a video. Like that's all it takes. There's nothing better than hearing about your mate who's just shed his pants after you've shit your pants, right? Like I'm sitting here in shit, bro, and I'm hiding it from everyone because I shit my pants. And then you're like, bro, same. Do you have curry last night too? Or, you know, did you have that old fish that was been sitting in the fridge? Like, then you feel, sweet, all good.
All good.
You know, I'll sit here now.
Yeah.
But before you're like, uncomfortable, don't want, what's that smell? I don't know, bro. You know, there's nothing better, bro, than hearing about someone else's struggle when you're going through. So if we can, social media has the ability to ramp content out at scale, and if people can, I guarantee you'll touch 500 people, no matter who you are, in the community, if you share your struggles as well as your successes. Because you look on social, bro, like I'm in the business of social media, you know, that's one of my professions, and putting content out. We literally close off the doors to social media marketing or any content going out through December, January, just because there's just so many people out sunbathing, so many people out having an awesome time. Everyone wants to talk about it. But in the middle of winter, bro, when it's pissing down with rain and everyone's stuck at home, you know, depressed about frickin' not being able to get out to concerts and all that, no one's posting about that, you know? So there's that ability there to share all your struggles as well as, because that's why a lot of people are switching off social media. It's because they're sick of seeing everyone in their high point and celebrating all their wins, you know, before you can balance it out. I think that everyone has the ability to grab their phone, share a message on social media about the realities of their life, not only the wins but the losses as well. That'll go up to 500 people, and you get imagine if you got 5,000 or 50,000 people doing that, all of a sudden everyone in New Zealand's viewed something on social media. Yeah, bro.
Seeing that honesty that exists, eh?
Yeah, bro. So that's what I would say to people, is that you've got the ability in your own hands to just freaking slap something out there about what's real.
Mean.
Mean, bro.
Bro, thank you so much.
Bro, mean to catch up, brother.
Wicked.
So if for all of us that are watching right now, you want to give us a quick plug, bro, if you want to jump onto give a little page or.
So if you just jump onto Lighthouse Project NZ onto Facebook or Instagram, all our Give a Little links are there as well, or you can search straight there. The goal is to hit 100k for these organisations, and we're doing all right. But man, we'd love your support. The more we can do, obviously, is going to help these communities. None of it goes to us, so it's out there. So
jump on. So jump onto the link. I'll chuck that in the description above. We can jump on over, give a bit of a koha, and hopefully help out either someone in your community or might be one of your close whānau. Kia ora.
Sweet.
Sure. So now we'll just go through. I'll just do another clap, bro, and we'll just do a power minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So just a quick. What do we just catch up about? Welcome you in.
Yeah.
And just like hit me with like 30 seconds of what you're up to, and then I'll put that on the reel or at the start of this video. Sweet.
Yeah, bro.
Good. Chat team, what's up? We're just here with Luke from the Lighthouse Project. What's been happening, brother?
Right, we're on a massive mission, 6,500 kilometres, 12 days, 24 lighthouses around New Zealand, raising money for these mental health organisations that exist in our communities, doing massive mahi for the men that are struggling, and trying to promote that honesty about, if you're being asked, are you sweet? Actually, the answer is no. So just being honest.
Bro.
And so we're down in the cargo boat, so that's the first time I've been here. Beautiful. I don't know if we can turn the camera around, but it's a stunning autumn day.
Mean sun out there. So team, he's come to rock around Aotearoa with a team of 3. There's 2 of them behind you. They're hiding in the corner, actually filming at the moment. So we're just smacking down a few of the barriers around mental health, talking about our challenges. The bros just asked me a few tips and tricks that I use to that I think all of us can sort of use to talk about our messages and get our messages out about mental health, and I suppose a little bit of clarity around how we can cut through the approach to talking to our mates around their struggles. So if you guys want to check out the interview, I'll chuck it in the link above. Otherwise, this will be following on from this. We sort of chat for about 20-30 minutes, bit of a kōrero about some of the struggles. What out of what we talked about, bro? What are some of the take homes for you?
Right, probably the key one that you touched on for me personally is being willing to ask people the tough questions, and then also doing it in a way that's not confronting. So it doesn't have to be like this.
Yeah.
Go out for a fish or a hunt, whatever, and bro, just have that chat on the sly while you're doing something, so it's just natural. Because I guess that's the thing, eh? Make this as natural as possible.
Yeah.
So that it just comes with ease.
Mean, bro. So if you guys want to jump onto there, give a little page, give a little.
Yep.
Do you want to just give us a bit of a download on where?
So jump on to Lighthouse Project NZ for Give a Little, Facebook and Instagram, and you'll see some videos and clips of us cruising around the country, and also these interviews with our organisations on YouTube.
Wicked. So I'll chuck that in the descriptions above. Bro, quickly give me a download on the Lighthouse Project and why you've chosen a lighthouse.
Oh man, simple. So lighthouses becomes a metaphor for our mental health. Lighthouses are built obviously to guide these ships in the darkness through these storms, get them off the rocks and into these safe ports. And I guess the fact that everyone can have a lighthouse, and the whole Sweet Ngā tour is about finding that one person that everyone's got that they can be honest with and reach out to, so they can share that darkness that that overcomes us sometimes. Yeah.
Man, Sweet Ngā.
Sweet Ngā, bro, be honest.
That doesn't mean. That should be I reckon that should be a beer label. Sweet Ngā. Because it's sweet now, but in the morning, nah, man, team, look forward to seeing you guys in our little interview for about 20 minutes. Have a bit of a kōrero, but otherwise, click on the link above, jump on over, open your pockets, and give a koha if you can. Cheers. He's all good?
Yeah.
Bro, why is there a foggy windows bus? Looks like we're in the Titanic.
It's a sweaty corner.
Holy.
Oh, your camera fogged up too.
Yeah.